Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. We are on the main story quest, Good Intentions. We do need to speak with Riol, but our priority for today is going to be the Hatching Tide event. And for that, we need to head on out to New Gridania. Okay, here we are, New Gridania. I'm not sure who that is. I don't remember there being a... Oh, no, I know who that might be. All right, that's all right. It's like I thought it was a player for a minute. Okay, now, as always, when there is an event in New Gridania, we need to go to Maketo's Amphitheatre. Oh, good. That's what I wanted. So we're going to grab our Maketo's Amphitheatre. By this stage of the game, you guys should have gone through, you should have unlocked all of the Etherites in each of the major cities, unless you started in New Gridania, in which case you should be at least level 15 and ready to start. Here we are, Maketo's Amphitheatre. Mayulons is again happy that there is no thing. We're going to go to the Courteous Collector and we're going to let us have a word with the Courteous Collector and see what we can find out. Good morning, friend. Might you be interested in learning about the Hatching Tide festivities? A fledgling festival, Hatching Tide was born of a prophetic dream visited upon a Gridanian maiden named Gilly Aleopo. In her dream, the 12 Archons of old appeared, those heroes who saved the realm from the destruction of the 6th umbral calamity. Descending from the heavens atop beautifully decorated eggs, they said to Gilly, "Arise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels for our return." And so she did, painstakingly painting and gilding eggs to match those from her vision. Word of the prophecy spread, and Gilly attracted helpers to assist in her toils. After the calamity, the festival grew further as townsfolk and adventurers flocked to celebrate the Archons of yore, who many believed had some hand in delivering the realm once more. Right. Okay, that's all that person has to tell us. Let's go and see who else we can find. It's always good to find out the legends before we start the thing. Oh my gosh, look at these. Eggs everywhere. Alright, stylish dreamer. Of Weeds and Whimsy. A stylish dreamer is smiling at you. Already your day has improved. This quest is available for a limited time only. Come one, come all, for the happy season of Hatching Tide is upon us once more. And what an excellent season it is! Thank you, Roz. That's the spirit. How lovely to see you again, Roselore. You remember me, yes? It's Gilly Aleopo, come with another vision to share. This year I dreamt of marvelous golden eggs from curious flora. As we speak, our dreamers are hiding eggs in the black shroud for participants to lift from the shrubbery, thereby reenacting my dream. Successful seekers will be awarded with very stylish glasses. Uh-oh. Although no little time has passed since I've had word from dear Nonota, who is organizing the operation. I cannot help but worry something has gone awry. If only I could go and find her myself, but alas, I have duties to attend to here. Of course, Roselore, perhaps you would be so kind as to seek Nonota out in my stead. Of course I will. Thank you. I hope she has returned to Gridania safely. It would be worth checking the Aetherite Plaza before venturing further afield. She, too, should be wearing a pair of our thematic glasses, hers in the shape of a chicken. Right, chicken-shaped glasses. And eggs. Oh my gosh. Someone has gone a little Hatch and Tide happy. What do you reckon? And bunny ears. And well, would they be Spriggan ears in this world? Maybe. No, we've got bunnies. They could be bunny ears. Let's head back to the Aetheryte Plaza and search for Nonota. We will do it the easy way. Alrighty. Like I said, if you're visiting for the first time, go around, find all the Aetherites and unlock them. We're going to go find, I forget if Nonota's a Lalafell. I keep going to say halfling. Someone's going to string me up by my toenails eventually. I saw a little blue shield over here. Let's go chat with that. We're actually recording this a couple of days before the arrival of the, you guys will be right in it, but we're recording it before the arrival of the next Moogle treasure trove, the Hunt for Aphorism, which commenced on March the 31st at 7 p.m. in Australian Eastern Time. So that is going to happen. Now, which is why I want to do Hatching Tide. So Hatching Tide began on March the 3rd. And it ran from March the 23rd, 2026 at 1 a.m. PDT, 8 a.m. GMT, and 7 p.m. AEDT. And it goes until Monday, April the 6th, so not tomorrow but the Monday after, at 07:59 a.m. PDT, 14:59 or 2:59 p.m. GMT, 15:59 BST, and 0:59 on the 7th of April AEST. Right, just after midnight. Okay. To participate, you need to begin the quest of Weeds and Whimsy, which we've just done, by speaking to the stylish dreamer in Old Gridania at Maketo's Amphitheatre. Players, however, must be level 15 and above to start the quest. Now, if you have started your character in Limsa Lominsa or Ul'dah, what this means for you is you need to complete the main story quests all the way through until a Gridanian envoy, a Limsa Lominsan envoy. And once you have finished that quest, you should be able to travel freely to Gridania. Although you could probably travel freely to Gridania as part of that quest and undertake this here. The big tip I've got here is when you get to each capital, make sure to unlock the Aetherites throughout the city so that you have the freedom to travel to the city, to the gates, and to the airship landing without having to run everywhere all the time. So, without further ado, assuming your character is now level 15 and above and has managed to escape their starting city to arrive in New Gridania or started in New Gridania, in which case you probably won't need to do Envoy. You probably just need to do this part. Rightio, let's get on. We found Nonota, our little Lalafellan. My glasses! They're a prize for participating in this year's Hatching Tide festivities, but... Marvellous! I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken. But for now, I must away. I look forward to these Hatching Tide festivities, these springtime delights. Oh, hello, Roselore. A happy Hatching Tide to you. How can I be of service? Well, you see, the dreamer sent me. Jilly sent you? Oh, I suppose I have been gone for a while, but I've been having trouble hiding our eggs in the arena. As I was working, these tall, thick grasses suddenly sprung forth. I tried to trim them back, but not even my best garden scythe could make the smallest impression. At best, I managed to snip a couple of leaves. Now I cannot help but worry that our arena is carpeted not by typical brambles, but a variety of leafkin. We can hardly send our egg hunters into a nest of monsters. What to do? Well, you would help. A godsend, truly. Then let us start by gathering information about this peculiar plant. Though I know adventurers generally prefer to slay monsters first and ask questions later. I shall head for the Botanist Guild. In the meantime, if you could ask around the Carline canopy regarding the strange specimen, I would greatly appreciate it. Here, take one of the leaves I managed to salvage. Let us reconvene at the Aetheryte Plaza once we have gathered what information we can. Alright, you're on, Nonota. Let's go do it. Of Weeds and Whimsy, gather information on the peculiar plant at the Carline canopy. Now, the Carline Canopy is this little place here where Mother Mune is. You're right, I did nearly take you to the other area where you shop, but let's not do that. We'll start over here. There's a breezy looking adventurer over in the corner. Let's go. Hey there, beautiful. You looking to hire? I'm good with a lance. I actually need to find someone who's good with plants. What do you know about this? Oh, I recognize this. A whole swarm of this leafkin was crowding a little corner of the Black Shroud just the other day. Never seen anything quite like it, so I tried giving it a poke. Would you believe it? Leaves and flowers just kept growing back, easy as you please. Eventually, I just gave up. There's one thing I can't stand. It's feeling impotent. Well, he seemed a little put out by the leaves. The soft-spoken server. Okay. Welcome to the Carline Canopy. If there is anything I might be of service, you need only ask. Well, I found this leaf, you see. Do you know anything about it? While I am well versed in the leaves steeped for myriad teas, my knowledge can offer no insight on this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in search of a strange leafkin just moments ago. An Elizan gentleman wearing shaded spectacles. He introduced himself as an alchemist specializing in the study of wild beasts. While he did seem somewhat eccentric, perhaps an expert of his standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for old Gridania, should you desire to seek him out. Ah, I may have run across him. The Levmet assistant. Greetings, adventurer. Have you come seeking a contract? No, I've come seeking information about this peculiar plant leaf. This leaf, I dare say it comes from some variety of flytrap. We often receive petitions regarding roselets, but I don't believe I've seen leafkin of this particular shade of green. Curious. Just as typical plant life flourishes during this season, so too do leafkin. I would not be surprised if some aberrant strain had developed in the process. If you require assistance in culling it, do not hesitate to ask. Right, we'll do that. Thank you. Well, we kind of know what it is. Let's go find Nanota and see what she's got to say. I think she'll probably suggest we find the bespectacled gentleman who was so excited about her glasses. Her lunettes. You're back! Perfect timing! According to the folks at the Botanist Guild, the leaf belongs to a type of highly durable leafkin. So durable, in fact, that the pieces you and I possess are apparently still very much alive. Ahem. What did you discover? Well, this is what I also found out. Oh, so others have been similarly unsuccessful in cutting them back? In which case, developing an alternative strategy does seem in order. The alchemist you mentioned seems like a good lead, don't you think? An Elizan with shaded spectacles. Perhaps that was the fellow with whom I was speaking earlier. He did say something about chasing a leafy beast after all. Let's head over and see if we can't find him. You could just use the Aetherite. Oh, old Gridania? Well, we are going to use the Aetherite. Often when searching for someone in a town or city like this, we can click on Old Gridania and we can look for the orange circle. Let's go to Makedo's amphitheater and see if I can manage not to get us lost this time. What do you reckon? Oh, I think we'll try. So we're going to head this way. We're going to take a bend to the left. And then I think we need to swing to the right. Let's go. Bend to the left. Oh yeah, definitely. Swing to the right, go past the big wooden board things that stop the fall. Oh, and look for the blue shield. There's Nanota. Don't go past the big wooden board things. I gotcha. Excuse me. Oh ho ho! The fortuitous chicken has found me again, along with a lady of adventure. Yes, we're looking for a fly trap. Yes, that sounds like me. No, you're not a fly trap. Oh, yes, the beast person. Ravenous for leafkin, large and small, the wayfaring alchemist Heberan, at your service. So what do you know about this one then? What? Why, this is the very leaf I've been pursuing for moons upon moons. Moons upon moons upon moons upon moons. That is to say, if you are seeking assistance in combating this menace, I would be happy to help. We would be much obliged. As an alchemist, would you say that some sort of concoction might be effective against this creature? Ho, ho, ho! Doubt you not the efficacy of my concoctions, little chicken. With this aberrant leaf in his possession, Heberan the Great can finally realize his purpose for traveling to the Twelve's Wood, can finally seize his quarry by the stalk and wrestle it into submission. Right. Do you want to try explaining that a little more clearly? But my enthusiasm overcomes me. You see, as I was poring over leafkin of this very persuasion, my eyeballs were subjected to quite a piece of mischief. Since then, they burn like all seven hells if exposed to sunlight, wind, or almost anything. So long as I wear these tinted glasses, I can remain upright and free of blinding pain and nausea for several bells at a time, quite long enough to brew a tincture that shall spare you both a similar fate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have ingredients to procure from the shaded bower. Well, wait, at least allow me to foot the bill. Sigh. Let's go chase him down. I suspect we're going to the shaded bower. Yeah, we do want to go down there. Let's go. Shaded bower it is, my friends. I know, this heavy armor is really weighing me down, but that's okay. Did I actually get better armor the other day? No. No, I'm not sure if there is. Let me just have a look at that. Augmented Ironworks. So that's right, I remember. We were collecting... Okay, we were collecting these, but what we were doing was we were also collecting company seals, and we needed about 13,000 of them to get everything we wanted. But it wasn't for this person. It was for... Sorry, it wasn't for this job. It was for our crafting jobs, because we want to get so much better than we are. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's talk to Heberan. We want to be a great alchemist like him. That's what we want. Just the bare sight of that leaf has imbued me with untold mercantile stamina. Like lightning flashed my gill, and like a mountain grew my spoils. Uh-huh. Now then, I must gather my thoughts. The leafkin in question is a troublesome strain of fly-trap possessed of vitality so great that it sprouts forth with abundance from the very spot it has been shorn. Therefore, by thwarting its regenerative properties, we may cut this terror down to size, not only in the metaphorical sense, but the literal. Uh-huh. You two have living pieces of its tender floral flesh. Combined with my chosen ingredients, they shall yield a distillation that will forestall the creature's recovery. The effects will be temporary, but a skilled hand needs only a few moments, no? Soak your scythe in Heberan's bane, and mow with all your might. What a wonderful news! Can you imagine if the creatures were only susceptible to fire? An egg hunt through a field of ash is hardly what Jilly dreamed of. Fire? Heavens forfend, my dear chicken! The act of snipping in itself is transcendent communication, or so they say. To inhale the life breath of the forest, to welcome within one's heart the bounties of the land, to occasionally have one's eyeballs squirted with burning venom. These are the experiences we live for. Okay. Not to mention all the free samples of plant life to be gained along the way. Were I not liable to keel over at any moment, I would like nothing better than to slice the shrubbery by your side. However, I have every confidence that a brave adventurer such as yourself will succeed where I have failed. I like his confidence. Now, let us commence. Make me the happiest man in the realm, and bestow upon me your leaves. Uh-huh. Leaves. Just as oil dissolves oil, the extracts from this leaf shall counteract their own regenerative properties. Whereby this should be brought thusly, and that should be, yes, from all angles may this scythe strike true. It'd be really nice if we could get a scythe, like that scythe. That scythe. Can you imagine being able to glam your Reaper with that scythe? It'd be so good. Oh no! Oh dear. I offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. In your hands, may it hack away our hardships. Oh God, prepare to meet the Reaper. You can leave the rest to me. Exterminate! Yes! I know, I love it. Let's not get too carried away, shall we? Think of the children. Now that our garden scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, we are one step closer to reclaiming our arena. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive hatching-tide gifts, but do take care to avoid any squirting venom. Yeah, I'll do that. Her Baron the Upright would like to join this sortie to observe the effects of his alchemical miracle, insofar as they can be observed with scalded eyeballs. Of course! Let us watch Roselore's work from a safe distance. Our arena is a fair walk from here, so I will have the dreamers arrange for a Chocobo carriage. Come and find me when you're ready to depart. Oh my goodness, he's so excitable. Look at that, did you see? All right. What are we doing? Where are we going? Speak with Nanotta. Where is the lovely Nanotta? Back at Makedo's amphitheater. And where am I? Right next to this conveniently placed Ethernet shard. Awesome. We're not doing any rain. Look at the decorations. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. Back to Makedo's. I see a little quest markery thing. Let's go. Nanotta. Oh, the Egg Usher. With Nanotta's blessing, we shall bear you to the arena on a moment's notice. Nanotta? Ready to clear our arena of troublesome sprigs and stalks? Just say the word, and the Egg Usher shall whisk us away. Why is he laughing? You can now participate in Sprig Cleaning. Please stop. Wield a special garden scythe to slay troublesome traps and retrieve Archon eggs. All classes and jobs are eligible to participate in Sprig Cleaning. Speak with the Egg Ushers in Makedo's amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard to travel to the arena. Okay, very quick look at the map. I won't drag you over there this time. I did the last time. If you remember, this is where we are, and this is Makedo's amphitheater where we can do things. The Acorn Orchard is... Let me just get it right. Okay, this is the Carpenter's Guild. So you have the Aetheryte, you run across to the Carpenter's Guild, pound your way along the veranda and into this spot here, which is known as the Acorn Orchard. This is where you learn the Harvest Dance. If you haven't already done so, you might want to go pick up a quest or two there and learn yourselves a new dance. However, we are very content with where we are. We're going to speak to the Egg Usher before us. Hi, Gesa Musa. When you are ready, I shall escort you to the Egg Arena. If I may provide any further assistance, do not hesitate to let me know. In order to continue this quest, you must first clear 4 stages of Sprig Cleaning. You may learn more about Sprig Cleaning by speaking with the Egg Usher. Well, let's learn about Sprig Cleaning. By participating in Sprig Cleaning, you will use special actions to help clear away pests that are impeding hatching-tide festivities. Basic rules. Sprig Cleaning is a solo duty with a 3-minute time limit. Use special actions to trim back the menacing weeds you encounter and aim for the highest score possible. Rewards. Players will receive special brilliant eggs proportionate to their score. These rewards can be exchanged for gear and items by speaking with the Dreamer in Makedo's amphitheater. Special actions. 3 unique actions are available to you during Sprig Cleaning. The Pruning Pirouette, a circular area of effect attack. The Roaring Eggscapade, an attack that moves you swiftly forward, slicing down foes in your path. And finally, the Spriginator, a large circular area of effect attack that can only be executed upon attaining sufficient cleaning spirit, displaying in an instance-specific gauge. Ooh, I have to look for that. Scores. You may increase your score in the following ways. Trimming troublesome traps. You will earn points for each pesky leafkin that you cut down to size. Reclaiming Archon eggs. Hidden amongst the troublesome traps are Archon eggs meant for egg hunt participants. Collecting gold, silver, and bronze Archon eggs will earn you a different number of points for each type. Your current score will be displayed in the duty list, which is over here. Sprig Cleaning, there's your timer. Score, 0 points, gold Archon eggs, silver Archon eggs, bronze Archon eggs, and leafkin sprig. Slice away at a regular leafkin and reap the rewards. Unusual leafkin. You may encounter transcendental traps during Sprig Cleaning. Trimming these leafkin will randomly apply one of the following benefits. 1. A significant increase to your cleaning gauge. 2. A status effect, enhanced egg acuity, improves your chances of discovering Archon eggs. 3. Golden Eye, ensures all Archon eggs discovered are gold. So those are random. The best score I've gotten in this is about 5,970 or something. It's not huge, but it was enough. Category, doesn't say. Search, it doesn't say. Right, we've got this. Now that we've learned more about it, let's go and get into some Sprig Cleaning. When I'm ready, yes, I must clear 4 stages. I understand. Let's participate. So I have done this before with one character, and we have to wait. There they are, those troublesome traps crowding our arena. Use that garden scythe her Baron prepared for us and start hacking away. Now, you don't have any sprint here. Getting to the center will enable you to shatter everything. And that's stage 1 cleared. This one, we're going to go... Oh, what a resplendent beauty do I spy amongst the weeds? Bring me its flesh. Bring it to me. Let's do 2. And then we'll do 1. And then we'll do come up close and do 2. And that should clear the arena. The shrubbery has been defeated. Onward. What connection? What spirit? Those marvelous creatures truly inspire... Oh no, I can go through it. Yes. Alright, there's my cleaning spirit gauge right here. So this is what we're watching. Let's go 1. Let's go 2. And let's go 1 again. The shrubbery has been defeated. The transcendent trap did something. Has bolstered your cleaning spirit. Alright. This is the last area we need trim. I know it's a lot to ask. But I have every faith in you. Right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the center. I'm going to hit 3. Alrighty, there we go. That's it. So we scored 835 points for that one. We got 2 gold Archon eggs, 7 silver, and 6... 6 bronze Archon eggs and 105 leafkin. Sprigs, we also earned 9 special brilliant eggs. We will find out what to do with those in just a minute. Let's speak with Nanota. Magnificent work. Thanks to you, our hatching tide participants may search for eggs in safety and comfort. Indeed, my alchemical solution exceeded even my own expectations. You have delivered me a vision, a dream, not to mention sprigs of a most troublesome trap. How I shall probe, how I shall stare, all without risk to what remains of my vision. Hoo-hoo! Well, I'm glad he seems pleased with the results. Go ahead and tell Jilly that our egg hunt may proceed as scheduled. Let's go. Okay, this is Jilly Aliapo. We're going to finish our quest here. We have some pruning to do, trust me on this one. Alrighty. I know, Chili, it's terrible, isn't it? But we fixed it. We got some help. Oh, our arena was filled with leafkin? No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I am glad to hear the issue has been resolved and that everyone emerged unscathed. Not only did Roselore clean up those sprigs and sprouts, she also managed to retrieve what eggs were lost to the foliage. We should be ready to hide the eggs anew and begin the festivities. I would like to thank the alchemist who was so crucial to the operation. Do you think Master Herbaron is still in Gridania? Eureka! Yep, I think he's still in Gridania. Are you okay? The man himself. You sound, cheerful. Fair chicken, cheerful does not describe the half of my mood, for Herbaron the Peerless has made a discovery for the ages. Uh-huh. Look, he's not wearing his glasses. From the leafkin samples you provided me, I was able to concoct a regenerative ointment for my poor blistered eyeballs. I am cured. Yay! My habit of sticking my face too close to my object of study has, at long last, served me well, for where once venom splashed, so too did an antidote. In other words, he didn't learn. Oh no. Can you imagine how else we might manipulate the properties of these fantastic creatures? We could develop cures upon cures, devise agents upon agents. We are witness to a golden age of alchemy, rising resplendent from fields of fell leafkin. Goodness, this must be what the eggs in my dream represented, the bright hopes of the future that this discovery portends. So it was you, my oval comrades, who spoke of destiny. Had I but listened. Alas, Herbaron has been a fool. But no longer. I shall hereby heed the wisdom of Egg and continue my work with full faculties, all thanks to you. You seem to possess a great appreciation for the spirit of Hatchingtide, and also a pair of our promotional glasses. Oh, these? These I wear not for protection against the elements, but as a reminder of the catalyst that changed my fate for evermore. Oh, there we go. Harvest Dance. No, ballroom dance. Ballroom dance. My bad. It does me proud to see how Hatchingtide brings joy to one and all, and our celebrations have scarcely begun. Roselore, please accept these glasses as a token of our appreciation. You have more than earned them. Uh-oh, I should check my backpack. Our dreamers will continue patrols of the arena, but we may well need some further trimming. Your assistance would be much appreciated and rewarded with special Hatchingtide gifts. There we go. We are party eggy glasses and the faces we wear, party eggy glasses. Aha. You can participate in Sprig Cleaning as many times as you wish by speaking with the Egg Ushers in Miketo's Amphitheatre or the Acorn Orchard. Race against the clock as you slash your way through endless stages of shrubbery and aim for the highest score possible. You may earn special brilliant eggs by completing Sprig Cleaning. Special brilliant eggs may be traded to the Dreamer in Miketo's Amphitheatre for gear and items. Well, let's go check out the Dreamer and see what gear and items. Achievement unlocked. Springtime Delights. At least it's not Springtime Delights. All I can say. Here is the Dreamer, the Egg Advocate. Let's speak with her. Them. Alrighty. Items required. 20 special brilliant eggs. This is for the first thing. So we have painted eggy eyeglasses for 20. Slim frame eggy eyeglasses, Spriggan eyeglasses, chicken eyeglasses, blooming eyeglasses. The faces we wear, painted eggy eyeglasses. The faces we wear, slim frame eggy eyeglasses. The faces we wear, Spriggan eyeglasses. The faces we wear, chicken eyeglasses. The faces we wear, blooming eyeglasses. And we can also pick up some furnishings, some scattered Archon eggs, a filled Archon egg basket, an Archon egg basket empty, a hatching tide MMXXV advertisement, a hatching tide MMXVI, so that would be 2025, 2026 advertisement, a tabletop hatching tide 2025 advertisement. Now, if we total up the number of eggs we need for one of everything, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, add the 0, 260 eggs required. And then if you want to have, if you have any left over, I guess we can pick up the magic prism hatching tide. Now the other problem I have is I have a very full backpack. We are just going to see if there's anything in here. So I could probably drop these off maybe into my retainers. We could definitely desynthesize a couple of things. We'll desynthesize that. I'm trying for 20 spaces. I don't think I'm going to make it. Desynthesize that. It's a Vigil Hab version though. I know. Oh no, I like that thing. That thing is nice. I want to turn that into a glamour. Weathered earrings, I can't desynthesize that. I can't desynthesize the Media Survivor ring, and I can't desynthesize the Ul'dah ring. Right. So we're going to have to go. Do I have any... Yes, I do have some of those. We do have this, the faces we wear. Anything with the faces we wear, we can right-click and hit use. And now I have another space. Let's just sort. I am going to grab my little eggy bits from here. What am I going to do? I'm going to grab... I'll grab that thing and drop it down there. There we go. Alright. So, we need to go and visit our retainers, see what we can drop off into them. They clearly have storage spaces they're using, so we'll use that. Let's drop that way. So, back into the Leatherworkers Guild and the Shaded Bower. Don't ask me how I can muddle up the Shaded Bower and the Carleen Canopy. Their names are definitely not alike. But if you're in New Gridania or Old Gridania, as the case may be, you can head on up to the Shaded Bower and go to your summoning thing. He's actually got space in his inventory. They both have, so we might have to stuff a few things into their inventories. My bad. Okay, and trust duplicates, the marbled eye, radio. That's it. So what have we got in here? In here I've got... Okay, so I have put metals in, I've put paint in, and I've got furnishings in. So I guess the first thing we're going to put in then is our furnishings. So this can be my furnishings retainer. Is that seed? Does he have seeds? No, okay. So we'll put the Weeping Cherry Tree in, and the Ladies' Day advertisement. I know, because I really want to use those in decorations. Alright, so that's given me Still not quite enough space. That's okay. Now, what else is he carrying? He's carrying metals. Let's just drop anything metal in. So the steel rivets, the Ishgardian ingots, the iron ore, the ragstone, and the iron sand. I just don't want to overload him too much. It's the Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket. We're keeping that on us. Alright, what else is he carrying? He's carrying leatherwork and clothwork stuff, so we'll grab that out of here. I know, I think I pulled it all out of him because I didn't want to actually have it in there. He does have a bit of space though, so we might just luxuriate in the space. Okay, that's all my fishing stuff. I've not put that anywhere. Gigantoad's skin is not fishing. Alright, so that's we'll just right click and sort so everything sorts nicely. Okay, down here, okay, those are animal sinews, those are our metals, those are our cloths. Okay, we're doing fangs and bone next. I've got a little bit of that. I'm going to put the unidentifiable bone in there. I do have a sandworm fang. Am I putting just... Oh no, okay, I have marble vines, so we'll put the Ochu vine in. Alright. We'll sort that. Now that's looking a lot nicer, isn't it? Alright, thank you so much, Andreas. I appreciate your face. Let's go to Thragath. I don't need to put everything in there, but I'm very tempted to. What need of your eye today, have you, madam? Well, let me just put duplicates in. The adamantoise shell. What's that? Okay. Now, let me just sort this. Okay, it is sorted. So in here I have fish and meat. Do I have any fish I need to dump in? Okay, no, that's bait. Not really. Can I just sort this again? It's really out of... That's better. I still have bait where I don't want it. Oh no, okay, no, it goes this way. Alrighty, what else does he have in here? He has alchemical ingredients, which is what I was kind of thinking. So we're going to put our Yazon growth formula. Just pop all the alchemical thingamywhatsits in there. I know, I'm a little bit nervous now. We're still working on alchemy, so I don't really want to give these up. I know the horns and the bone are also alchemy, but that's okay. Pudding flesh, we definitely don't want to give that up. That's expensive stuff. Titan Mithril Shield. Now, is this the guy that carries our crafting? Linseed. Okay, we'll grab that. We'll drop that in as well. I mean, he could be, right? Sword. He just doesn't have a lot of space for it. So we will... This is Titan's Mithril Shield. Okay, Vol the Shark Skin. So we don't want to get rid of that. Coral Band, that's the whale fin. The Coral Necklace, the Scarlet Sea Devil. We don't want to get rid of that. Certificate of Collaboration. Okay, that's... Now, who has my... I think the other guy has those. Alright, but this is an antique helm, antique solarates, and dark vows. We'll put those in there. Does this guy have the timber? No. Alright. Look, I think that's probably a really nice level of space to be having. Okay. Now we can go and do our hatching tide. Thank you so much, Thragath. I appreciate it. I probably need to look and sell things. So once I get my alchemist up to the end of a realm reborn, we're going to just sell all our alchemy ingredients. We'll either sell it for a ridiculously small price or something. Let's go back to Makedo's. Boom. Okay, let's go. We need to get 260. Alright, they're right in the bottom row there. And then we're going to buy all of the things at once. I ran her into a post again. I am hopeless. Let's try. Alright, how long will it take us? Let's find out. Participate in Sprig Cleaning. When I first did this, I didn't read the instructions. I'm sorry to say. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Alright, we have a timer now. See over here we have this timer. So all of your other duties vanish and you get given this timer. Alright, what does this one do for us? Bolstered my cleaning spirit. Shrubbery has been defeated. Onward! You obtain a bronze archon egg. I hit the wrong button. I am so sorry. Let's try 1. I know. Alright. So I think that's the bonus that tells me I'm getting mostly golden eggs out of here. So let's what did you do that for, girl? 1! And then 1! Oh my gosh. And then 1! I could have used a dash across there. That's true. And then 1 again. And then this way. We now have the golden eye. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Back to the blue dots. Alrighty, let's do some slide stepping. 2. Line it up. 2. It is possible to miss. Let's just go 2 to get across the arena. And then 2. And then 2. Whoops, my bad. 1. Yeah. And again. 1. And 2. I should probably have slide stepped over this way. 2. And 1. Oh, you goose. I am a little derpy on the keys. It's fine. 1. 1. 1. 1. And 1. We're not doing too badly. We're going to just go to the middle of this arena. And we're going to go 3. I was afraid that would happen. 1. 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. Yes. Alright, how did we go? We earned 1,774. Not great, but not bad. Now we have 27 out of our 260 eggs. Let's do it again. I know, we'll make less mistakes as we go on. Hopefully. All right. Man, you'd hope you'd make less mistakes, right? 2. So you'll notice that these change a little bit each time you go through it as well. And again. So now we're doing fairly well. I might just go here. We'll go 1 in this corner. We'll go 1 about here. And then we'll do a slide step through here. Two. And 2. And 2. And 2. And and 2. Beautiful. Oh my god, the game hates me. 2. No, it doesn't. It just wants me to be challenged. 2. 2. 2. And 2. And again. 1. And 1. And 2. And 1. And 1. And away we go. And again, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Oh gosh, alright, here we go. 2, line it up, 2, 2, 2, not 1, there you go. 1, 2, 2, thank you, and 2, and away you go again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There we go. How did we go this time? I don't know. 2013. We're getting a little better at it. How many eggs? 21. So now we're at 40 something. Let's not guess. 48. I just have 212 to go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. One, 2, 2, 1. There's no sprinting in the game. It's driving me crazy. 2. No. 2. Thank you. 1. 2. 42 points. 2. 1. 2. 2. That was silly. Try again. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. That's what I meant to do the first time round, and I just completely derped up the keys. Oh dear. 1. 2. 1. 2. We're at 123 points, so we're not quite at 20 eggs yet. 2. 2. Should have done 2 across the arena, never mind. 2. And 2. And over we go again. 1. 2. 1. Probably would have been better just jogging in that case. 2. And 2. And 1. We're at less than a minute. 2. No, you idiot. I'm sorry, that was 1. Oh dear. Now we do a 2. Oh, I am so dyslexic today. And a 2. Also just a little bit derpy, as usual. And a 2. And a 1. I know. The trick is not to actually rush it and not to let the game pressure you. You just accept what you do. You do your best with what you can, and then just go as many times as you need. We're at 235 points. Have I? Oh, yes, I have Spriginated my Spriginator. Let's go. 3. It's our easiest round yet. When it's in a diamond shape like that, it's actually worth doing. So we have 1, 2, 1. I don't think I'm going to make it. Nope. You plants are so lucky. Score is 282 for 3,252. That's 33 eggs. I'm pleased with that. Are you pleased with that? Mm-hmm. How many eggs is it? 81. Now I only need 179 eggs. Let's go. Back into it. Alrighty. Two. 1. I know I'm getting a bit wobbly now. 2. 1. 1. 1. And 1. And again. Oh no. 1. Game is hating you now. And 1. And again 1. Okay, 77 points. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's do some sliding. 1. 2. 1. And 2. And 2 back to the gate. And 1. And 2. I did do it. Okay. And 1. And 2. And 2. Now 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 2. 2. There we go. And I know that was derpy, wasn't it? 1. 165. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 2. Yeah. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. Score of 219. My Spriginator is up. Now this is not going to get me the entire arena, so we're just going to go to here. We're going to go 3. We're going to go 2. We're going to go 1. 2. 1. Basically, the Spriginator from the center will not get the corners, so it was just easier to do it that way. I still have Spriginator. We're going to try it from here now. 3. Yes. Okay. So this will be a pretty good high score. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. No rushing it. I don't think we'll get very much done in the next arena. 3. Oh, I was too slow. That's okay. New record, and that's actually a new record for me all over. That's 4,622. We got 47 little Egginators out of that one. Let's leave the arena, see what our bounty's up to. I think it's up to about 120 now. 128. So now we only have to do 132 more. We're halfway there. Let's go. Sprig Cleaning. I'm generally content if I can get about 20 eggs each run. That makes me happy. So mind you, I don't think I'm going to be doing this on goose on too many characters. It is very slow. But I like it. It's much more fun than just, do the quest, press the button, get the reward. This is like, you actually do have to have a little bit of skill to do it. Well, to do it efficiently. I mean, you could probably make run after run if you were not good at it, and you would still get there. It would just take you longer. I'm a little bit... The mouse seems a little less sticky, though. I'm having trouble lining them up. 90 points. It's going to be a low run, this one. That's okay. Recalcitrant flower. Oh, whoops. What did you do that for, girl? Yeah, it was me. I hit the wrong button again. Oh, yep, wrong button. You guessed it. One. Just call me the Key Durbinator. Oh, that was terrible. That was all my fault. Game's like, what? I'm not taking you seriously. Look, I am smooshing plans for eggs game, and you want me to take you seriously? Give it a rest. This is actually a little bit fun. So it's actually quite soothing just to do the patterns, like, and you just have to remember the keys, and like there's 2 main keys. Actually, I probably can save myself a bit of heartache here. Just go 3. Over here. I misjudged it. Slide. Oh, you goose. I did mess that up. 233, 4,622 points again. 34 eggs. Not our bestest ever score, and I made so many mistakes that time round. But we are now up to 162 eggs, which means I have 98 eggs to go before I can purchase everything. So we're getting there very slowly. Oh. It nearly worked. I just was in the wrong spot. That's what you get for being impatient, trying to shortcut stuff. What was that? That was me dyslexiating 1 and 2 again. Yeah, I'm so sorry. 1, slide, swirl, and swirl. Because the little time it takes me to step back is about the same amount of time as it takes me to just run over to it. So let's go 1, and 1, and 2, no, 2, what do you, 2, 1. I am getting tired, yes. Oh no, more mistakes when you're tired. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. Oh, whatever. Sigh, and again. Okay, so this is where we go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh, a puzzle. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 1. We'll go up into this area here. We'll hit 3. No, we'll hit 3. Oh my gosh, I missed some. 2 and 2 and 2. Do I have my... No, I don't have my Spriginator on, so... What was that? Yes, you're right, it was me derping up the keys again. 2... What did we get? 276, not great. Oh, but not bad. 12 points that time. Oh, total score 1126. Okay. Oh, we're going to be here forever. Let's get it done. We're at 174, so we have 90, 80, 76 to go. Let's go. Nearly there. Maybe. Okay. 1. Just don't rush it. That's all you can do. 2. No, what was that? Like I said, don't rush it. Just focus. There you go. Oh my goodness. Again, apologies for the long episode, guys. We are going to get all this Hatchinator stuff done first this episode because I want to be able to focus entirely on the Moogle event next episode. Now you guys will already be in it by the time this starts, but I was recording ahead, so I had to let the other episodes clear. So we're still trying to get our main story quest done, so we'll be MSQing at the same time as we're doing our Moogle quest. I'm really hoping people are going to be wanting to do some of the things in the MSQ, so that's going to be really helpful. But we might be out of luck and it might just be another long wait. So the problem with the end of the MSQ for the Umbral era after a Realm Reborn, so you clear a Realm Reborn and then you do the Umbral era. Before you can get to the end of the Umbral era, you need to have done all of the 4 basic raids, I think they are, on hard. So you need to clear them all on normal, which you do as part of the MSQ, and there's a quest for each of them. But then the next thing you need to do is you need to go back to the Waking Sands and you need to pick up the quests for the Naval hard, the Howling Eye hard, the Bowl of Embers hard, and what do you call it? The Whirl Eater hard. Okay, and some they unlock in a specific sequence. I lost the gate. So you need to actually do them. So you won't see the quests for some of the later ones in order to I'll get there. Just give me a minute. In order to progress, in order to unlock and even see the quest for the next hard version. So that's that. Now that's the first stumbling block, doing all of those 4 basic ones on hard. The next stumbling block is actually doing the circus. There's a tower, a set of trials. No, there's trials or raids. Anyway. Okay. How'd we go? 2,965 for a total of 30 eggs. We keep this up, we only have to do it 2 more times. So yes, so now we have to give you an idea, I'll just get my raids and trials sorted. Raids, okay. The Labyrinth of the Ancients has 3 stages. The Labyrinths of the Ancients, Syracuse, and Tower of Darkness. You have to do all 3 of these before you can progress to Heavensward. In addition to doing, so these are raids. These are trials, in addition to doing Bowl of Embers hard, Howling Eye hard, Whirl Eater hard, and Striking Tree, and not Striking Tree. Yeah, and Whirl Eater hard. I think I had to do Thornmarch, Bowl, Howling, Naval, and Whirl Eater. Now those 4. So those are the 4 trials you have to do. And then you have the 3 raids on top of it. And then you can progress to Heavensward. So Ros has done the raids and now she is up to the trials. But I am still going to spend an episode doing this, and then I'm going to mingle that with the next set of with the next event, which like I said, it happens in about 2 days time. It's the 29th today for me. So on the 3rd day I missed one. On the 3rd day I will have an episode for you, but I don't want to record ahead. and then miss the event. So we may have a couple more slow episodes. It's one of the reasons I've been a little bit late each day. For a little bit, that and life just got stupid. So there you go. Those are the plans, and we all know what happens to plans and first contact with the enemy. Yes, I am being really dyslexic today. So one of the bits of crazy I had in the last couple of weeks is apparently I have autism. Go figure. I honestly don't see what the problem is. Well, okay, I do see what the problem is, but anyway. A lot of it stems from social intolerance in society. Intolerance of difference. But anyway, Let's get this done. We're doing eggs. Real life is a very long way away. And I like it to stay that way. Let's go. Yeah, so Ros has got I really want to get to the next area. No. I wasn't going to get any further forward than that. So we got some done. 1634, 17 eggs. Wasn't bad. How are we going for our eggs? 221. We need 39 more eggs. Let's do it. Be 2 more runs. 1 or 2 more runs. Sprig Cleaning! One down. Whoops. What are you doing? Just taking a leisurely stroll through the countryside, girl? Holy dooly. Alrighty. Let's see if I can do any better on this run if I try not to talk. Good luck. Caught it that time. Still no Spriginator. That was pure stupidity. Surely dyslexic. Well, good. Now, I do have a Spriginator blooming here, so let's go 3, see how many we can get. Beautiful. I won't make it in here to use it. Yeah. How'd we go? 2,217, 23 eggs. Did we make it? Let me check. I think we're going to be an egg shy. No, we're 16 eggs shy. 1 more run, guys. Let's go. Alright, we're not going to have to worry too much about anything, so let's just take our time and get it done. It's 25 points. Oh dear. I know, if that didn't make you seasick, know that it made me seasick. Alrighty. Way to go. 66 points. $126 points. Cleaning thingammy what's it has popped. And we are at 155 points. This is a pattern that we can use the cleaning thing in the center on, I think. Yes. I don't have a cleaning thing again. Right, that's okay. See if we can earn one. $220 points and 1 minute to go. This may be one of our better runs. I do have a cleaning thing. It won't reach the entire arena. Not even from the center, so we'll just do it in a couple of phases. It was still quicker though. 263. We have our cleaning thing again. Let's see how far it reaches. All the way. Beautiful. 302. Okay. Cleaning thing? Yes. We're going to have to do it in 2 halves. Not everything is going to get done. Maybe. Alright, 360. Let's see how our points went this time. 2,970. And I thought we were doing so well. But we got 30 eggs, which means we've done it. Let's go and pick up our prizes. I know, that took us nearly half an hour. I apologize. Okay, so now we just exchange it. Right click, left click, trade. Right click, right click, right, left click. Sorry, left click, right click, left click, trade. You get it. And no, we're not. What are you doing? Okay. Left click, right click, left click, trade. Left click, left, right, left. What? I'm lost. Left, right, left, right. I'm just going to be quiet while I do this. Otherwise, I'm going to keep messing it up because I'm focusing too much on what I need to do. Oh, yeah. So the reason I wanted to get all of the eggs in one go was I can have a little number 1 in the quantity on what I actually own, which means I'll know what I've picked up and what I haven't without having to go through my through my inventory, because there are days when I feel a little flaky and I don't actually get it all done. And I've had the flu for about 4 weeks, so the antibiotics are starting to work. So my head's a bit clearer, but oh my goodness, it has been a run. Okay, now because these little egg things are going to just take up space in our backpack and not do anything for us, we're going to hit that minus button. We're going to get the maximum number of things. We have a little number 1 in everything, so we've picked up 1 of everything. We could pick up more of these if we wanted to have more posters of that type, more tabletop advertisements or more baskets. We could pick up more of those, but I think what we're just going to do is, well, actually I could pick up another filled Archon egg basket. Let's exchange that. And that should drop to 4, and then we'll just exchange this. And that will be all. So I don't need to come back, and I don't need to do another run with this character. She has picked up everything that there is from the egg advocate. Now the last thing we normally do in each of these events is we normally have a quick look around the city just to see what kind of decorations they've done. So this is Maketo's Amphitheatre in New Gridania, where everything is done. What a spectacle these spectacles make! Ho ho! Mate, that's not the only thing that's a spectacle around here. So what I normally do is I normally go around to different parts of the city and we check out the decos, and I wouldn't have done this except that I noticed at one of the other places they had different decorations. So as you're traveling around the cities, you are going to know that there's an event on. Let us go wandering over to Limsa. So you normally have the Hatching Tide in this city, in New Gridania, and not in anywhere else. But here you go. This is Limsa. You might just zip up to, I don't know, let's have a look at the Marauders Guild, shall we? Fisherman's Guild. Okay. So it's much more subdued. Okay, the decorations are there, but they're not really in your face. It looks like the Marauders only... Oh no, we do have an egg up at the Marauders Guild. I was going to say they only like their eggs scrambled or boiled, but no, they do have one. Their token thing. Where you go in Limsa to see the majority of the decorations is the Aft Castle. So you go to the Aft Castle, and you... Straight away you can see this is like a major area for decorations, but you trot... Oh, look at this! You trot on over the egg up to here. I don't think I've explored these decos yet, so you can see your empty basket, you can see your scattered eggs. Everyone seems to be having a good time, and then right in the middle you normally have something a little bit more exotic like this egg tower. It's very cute. I know, right? Okay, and last but not least, apart from all these floating eggs, man, if those things ever get rotten, you know, when an egg floats, it's normally rotten. These things explode. This place is going to be an absolute mess. I love look at the decorations on the ground though. How beautiful. Okay, I know. I'll stop gushing about that. We're going to head on to Ul'dah. This is Roz's starting city. No, escape. That's not Ul'dah. That was New Gridania. Ul'dah. Roz's starting city. Her starting class was a gladiator. So that's what she's starting out as. This is the Ep.324 Plaza. We could go up there and we will have a quick look. Let's jog down the main street. Alright. So the main decoration area for Ul'dah is not the main street, not the Ep.324 Plaza. I'm just curious to see what they've done here. Okay, so you can see there are egg decorations all over the city. Again, for Hatching Tide. You head on this way. The main decoration area is this small space here. This is the Ruby Exchange, I think, if I remember rightly. The Ruby Road Exchange. Okay, so you can get to it by using the lift if you come in on here. So they normally have a bunch. Most of the decorations for every festival are in this area here. And it's usually down the front. Is usually where you'll find the I know I'm liking it. Is where you'll find the people who run each event. Okay, so there's your lift with its own little special things. The only other area of major decoration that's always worth visiting in an event, or usually worth visiting, it's very quiet here in Ul'dah, isn't it? Is the plaza here. Yes, I have got the right spot. And I'm not used to seeing it so subdued during a festival, but I really like it. What they've done anyway, the fact they've done a little bit. Guys, I think on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. Apologies again for the extremely long episode, but I wanted to cover Hatching Tide in one episode instead of two. And next episode, we are going to be covering the Moogle Treasure Trove. The Moogle Treasure Trove, the Hunt for Aphorism event. And during that event, you are going to be able to catch a few things. Actually, I did forget to do one thing. We have got all of our ill-gotten gains down here. Now, furnishings, we're going to have to put in with our retainer, or if you have an apartment or a room or a house or whatever, you can decorate with those. These things, the faces we wear, anything with the faces we wear can be used and they will vanish out of our inventory. So that's what we're going to do. I'll just very quickly do that. I did mean to demonstrate it earlier and completely forgot. It won't let you, till that little line is done and the action is finished, it won't let you actually do anything. So we are going to have, when we finally get our apartment, which will be a while away given the way I spend money, we're going to have some fun decorating. IL-70. I have a feeling that this is a higher level. I'm just going to see. It's an IL-80, yeah. That's okay. We'll give another class the IL-70 weapon coffer. Alright guys, but now I really am going. Take care, have a great week, and I'll check you later. See you in a couple of days.